Jensen? Eliza Cassan just contacted me and told me I should meet you here. You ready to go?
Yeah, take us home, Malik.
Amen to that.
Welcome home. Re-establishing security. See you soon.
Jensen! You asshole!
Slow down.
What happened?
Wayne, I'm sorry.
Damn right I didn't.
I know.
Oh, really?
Talk to HR.
Jeez.
It is.
Yeah.
They will find nothing but order, progress.
Lou, and you'll give me a nice excuse to mess you up.
What'd I do? I ain't seen the footage, but that shit could be doctored easily. You wait for them to save you? I promise you, you'll learn to fear the machine men.
training exercises for augmented soldiers?
You okay, sweetheart?
I'm a little shaken up, but I'm just glad we got off the street.
This is not a good time to talk to anyone from DPD, sir.
Sounds like someone's running.
Jensen, Sarif had me hack the convention center security logs for you. Sandoval signed out. He isn't there.
Taggart will know where he went.
You really think he'll tell you in the middle of a riot? In front of all the media?
He will if I ask real nice.
Well, if that doesn't work, he also has a dressing room backstage. Seems to me a man like Taggart must keep close track of his employees. Speaking of which, I also backtraced that breach in our own firewall. The one Sarif opened but forgot to tell us about.
The one he was using right before he hired me. Right.
Looks like our boss was being chatty with a private detective named Brent Radford. He lives on Earl's Court, in case you want to get chatty with him too.
Everything seems to be under control in the convention center.
And Taggart?
He's on stage now.
Third time this escalator has broken down this week.
You think they would actually work and not just...
I know you probably don't agree with what Mr. Taggart has to say, but...
I doubt we're gonna see any increase in funding anytime soon.
Looks like the only thing escalating are those damn laws.
You don't have to get up
When Hugh
just because I
Darrow
don't
discovered
agree with you,
the
miss.
I'm not getting hot. It just frustrates me how something you throw.
Cost letters posted. Yeah. Backstage area is completely blocked off. Even the janitor can't get back there now.
What about the air vents?
You're kidding, right? Have you seen the size of those vents? You expect a contortionist or midget is going to try to assassinate Taggart?
Human evolution is a fantasy, but that is exactly what I am telling you. As a world...
Where's your sidekick, Taggart? 6 months ago, Seraph Industries was attacked by mercenaries whose objective was to cripple our research. But I've learned the attack was just a smokescreen. Megan Reed's team was kidnapped, and Isaiah Sandoval, your personal aide, was involved.
That is ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for Mr. Jensen's intrusion, and I assure you that these accusations are without basis.
Are they?
This is Sandoval. Why are you calling me here?
There's been a change of plans. Seraph's team must not make it to the hearing.
But that's too soon. If you want me to remove the GPLs, I'll need a full operating suite. Does the facility have one?
That's your man, Taggart. Talking about removing implanted GPL devices so that the people who took Seraph scientists could cover it up.
I see what's going on here. Seraph Industries has received 2 black eyes in the last few days. The first, due to the shocking news coming out of Montreal that biotech companies are secretly participating in unethical super soldier experiments. And the second, as a result of their violent escalation of today's peaceful protest. David Seraph and his corporate bedfellows are desperate and in imminent danger of losing the regulation vote, so this man has been sent here to attack my reputation.
I'm right here, Taggart. Look at me. I admit, I wouldn't feel bad if your reputation was damaged in front of the press, since you've been doing the same to my colleagues for years. But that's not why I'm here. Seraph scientists are alive, and it's time for the truth to come out.
The truth, Mr. Jensen, is that this recording of yours proves nothing. It could have been made by anyone in the world with a grudge against Humanity Front, and you are our prime suspect.
You're right, it's not enough to get a conviction. But it's enough for a search warrant. That's all I want, Taggart. Why are you standing in the way?
I'm not. I'm trying to protect... Look, Mr. Jensen. If you play that recording for the police, at best, they'll dismiss it. At worst, they'll tell you to seek counseling. So, why are you really here? We all know you suffered a terrible tragedy in the attack on Seraph Industries. Why can't you put it behind you?
The reason I'm obsessed with the past, Taggart, is that there are still 5 people missing, and their attackers haven't paid for what they did. Your refusal to help me is getting in the way of justice.
Wait! I never meant to imply that I wasn't interested in seeing justice done. If you could see your situation clearly, you would realize you're being driven by your losses. Your actions are motivated by an attempt to regain a sense of control at my expense. You're turning me into your enemy when I'm not.
I have an idea, Taggart. Why don't I give my recording to that reporter down there? He has a machine that can prove it's real right now, once and for all. Of course, when he says it's genuine, I guess it'll be top news story for the next few weeks, and you can kiss your vote goodbye. On the other hand, if you talk to me backstage, I can hold on to this recording, and you can keep the benefit of the doubt for a little while longer.
Very adroit, Mr. Jensen. Nicely played. I see you have me over a barrel. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize, but I'm going to have to beg your indulgence for a few moments more. If you will all please remain patient, I will return as soon as I can. Thank you. Mr. Jensen, I'll see you backstage.
Our facilities firsthand. They will find nothing but order.
Mr. Jensen?
Save it, Taggart.
He has an apartment.
I see.
He's not an evil man.
Sanders?
I knew nothing about it and...
Good job.
Mr. Jensen, please.
That all depends on Isaiah's.
I understand, but...
After
uncovered by Picus. Detroit, Toronto, Mumbai, and Rio de Janeiro all report violent clashes taking place outside the doors of such well-known biotechnology firms as Kusanagi.
It's a reliable source, goddammit! Jensen? I almost didn't recognize you. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, what?
Nikki.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I remember him.
No, I mean, yeah, shit, I don't know.
Nikki, slow down.
Listen, hear me out.
Nikki, I'm kind of busy.
What do you think I've been doing?
What is it exactly that you need me to do?
You mean you'll help me out?
I didn't say that.
Oh. Well,
Nikki, look.
Yeah.
How did White even manage to get his hands on explosives?
My source says he got the bomb materials.
Did he have the shirt, too?
What?
So why is it nobody trusts your source?
He used to run with White's old crew.
I have to admit, Nikki.
That was then.
I remember him saying that augment...
Exactly! And he's been railing against Wayne Haas.
Fine.
What we know? Just the facts?
Nikki, you're a cop.
Fuck.
Just focus.
Yeah, and he wouldn't risk hanging around the bank.
Got it.
Jensen? Oh, Christ.
Brent Radford?
In the flesh.
How do you know my name?
Answers for favors.
You need a doctor.
No. No time.
I'll be back.
Did you find the kid? Oh, sweet Jesus. The pain.
This should help with the pain.
Those sons of bitches.
Seraph.
Detective.
What people?
No time to go into details.
Focus, Radford.
I put it all... Fuck. You...
Focus, Radford.
Ah, that...
Radford.
There's a storage unit.
Is there anything you can give me to help?
Take whatever you want.
Why did Seraph stop the investigation?
You wouldn't...
Seraph was spooked by ghosts. Who did this to you?
Guys...
What were they looking for?
You...
You mentioned someone named Michelle. Who is she?
Tell me.
I know you're in a lot of pain.
Just find her.
I'm leaving.
No. Those fucking...
I'm sure it's not as bad as you think.
I know what morphine does.
You need a doctor.
I ain't turning into no freak.
Radford.
Listen.
Why do you hate augmentation so...
Because it ain't right.
It can save your life.
No.
I understand.
A normal life?
I don't think you really want to die, Rad.
I wouldn't.
Living through adversity.
You got heart?
Glad to hear it.
Yeah. Son of a bitch.
Pritchard. I located Radford. He was attacked by men in suits. Private security, Secret Service types. I'm going after them.
What about Radford? Did you get anything out of him?
He's in pretty bad shape. You need to call it in. Get an ambulance to his apartment stat.
Got it. And Jensen, don't get yourself killed. Okay?
Oh, Francis. I didn't know you cared.
Don't flatter yourself. I care about the security of this company. You getting yourself killed compromises that. So don't be stupid.
Of course he is. I know Mr. Gray is landing tonight. We're working on it, yeah. Huh?
Stop!
This isn't good. Had enough? This is the spot. Keep searching. Someone is in the area.
Access granted.
You can no longer tell the difference between the truth and their lies.
Did I leave my door open?
No, I'm not.
No. You must...
Brent Radford said...
Yes.
Are these the photographs?
Oh, yes.
Miss Walters.
The boy in those photos.
His real parents?
They died in that fire.
Mrs. Walters,
Why?
Why? I would love to hear more about the boy in those photographs.
Such a polite... The boy in the photo.
Fire?
At White Helix Lab.
Special?
He survived.
Wait.
Wish...
So they started a fire?
No.
Miss Walters.
I'm sorry.
Miss Walters.
Well...
Thank you for your time.
Oh, before I forget...
Oh.
Thank you, dear.
Pritchard, I need you to assign a temporary security detail to an apartment on Brooklyn Court until I can figure out a more permanent solution. The woman's name is Walters, Michelle Walters.
Security detail? What the hell, Jensen? Who is this woman?
She's... family. But she's vulnerable. I'll explain later. Just do this for me, please. And not a word to Sarif. Can I trust you on this, Pritchard?
Christ, Jensen. All right. I'll do it. But there better be a damn good reason for this.
There is. I'll fill you in next time I see you. But right now I need to get back to work. And Pritchard, thanks.
Yeah.
The bully's overreacting.
Yeah. As soon as that one night.
They tripped me from behind and stripped me of my purse.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, but they refused.
Sorry, but we've diverted all the trams. There are no more coming to this station. But how am I supposed to get home?
embarrassing, really. It's like anyone can walk into a
online interactive streaming. We'll stream you through and answer your questions as best we can. But don't get your panties in a bunch if you get hung up on.
Access granted. Access granted.
Get your panties in a bunch if you get hung up on. If we detect even the slightest suspicious fluctuation in labor.
This isn't happening.
Dr. Chetchery, call 217.
Lim believes in free access to augmentations for everyone,
Will you be
everywhere.
purchasing
But we
anything
still
today?
ask you to wait your turn.
Always a pleasure, sir.
I really appreciate you helping us out, Adam.
We're in the clear. I left White unconscious in the sewers under the precinct.
Thank God. The chief finally took me seriously and...
Great. Anything else?
Yeah, like we talked about. Here's your cut of the Deadpool bounty.
By the way, Nikki, White's bomb wasn't even explosive. It was a gas bomb. I managed to disable it, but you might want to get a disposal team down there to do a proper sweep and clean.
Ah, shit!
Yeah, we'll do that sometime.
Nora 92 to Central. Come in, Central. Over.
Nora 90.
Good idea to get off the main streets.
Seriously, what the hell are you supposed to be grabbing? You've got no right!
Why you gotta be so straight?
Stay calm, and no one will get hurt.
I can't go back in, man. You sure you closed the door?
Yeah.
Hey,
You're
take him
going
out.
down!
You blew it, man! Got to!
Pritchard, looks like Sandoval's got a secret bunker. I'm gonna flush him out.
Let's hope he's still there.
Jesus! What happened to you? This is the spot, man! Jesus! What happened to you?
Give me a second. Give me a second. Wait a second. What was that?
And this is why I urge...
How about I take that gun with me when I go?
You got everything you came for. Please, just leave.
Believe it or not, I'd rather you didn't kill yourself.
That's because you have no idea what tortures I've endured. The guilt, the shame. I was told the scientists would be used to find a peaceful solution to the augmentation crisis. Instead, I was involved in kidnapping and murder. My life ended that night. It's time for me to go.
Think about it. Are you really in such a hurry to face that higher court of yours?
At least there are no lies before God. Did you see that abominable press conference? William Taggart all but accused me of terrorism. He claimed that all the violence committed in the name of our cause was the result of my influence.
So stay alive long enough to tell him your side of the story.
He already knows it isn't true. I trusted that man. For years I gave him loyal service, and he betrayed me. He sacrificed my freedom and good name to save the reputation of his organization. It's no use fighting him. He'll just spin it again. At least if I die, he'll never be able to use me again.
Look, I understand your situation better than you think. I quit the force because I couldn't stand what the people in charge were doing to it. But they went to the press and told them I'd been the problem the whole time. Power always sacrifices its subordinates to save itself, but you have my word. You can get through this.
I appreciate your faith in me, Mr. Jensen. And remembering that others have gone through similar events can be helpful. But is it enough? It wasn't enough to be a doctor. Or to attack the infection at its source with Humanity Front. I had to try harder to help people, and I pushed too far. What else could I have done? How do people live in a world surrounded by human misery every day? Or am I the only person who feels this way?
I hear what you're saying. You care too much. I know what that's like. Too well. Because I've been there. You want to fix everything right away. You want it so much you start trying too hard. Trust me, if you deal with the smaller, easier stuff first, the big things don't look so big.
I've heard that before. It has more meaning somehow, coming from someone like you. How did it come to this? People died in that kidnapping, and I helped plan it. I might as well have killed those people myself. I can no longer look my wife in the eyes, and she's the person I love and trust more than anyone in this world. There's simply no place for me among humanity anymore.
You think you're a failure, but you're not. You're just a man who doesn't understand his own potential yet. You can still channel your regrets into something positive. Be an example. Teach people why violence isn't the answer. You've suffered way too much to let all that experience go to waste.
I don't understand. We're enemies, but you want me to live. I deserve to die. In fact, I welcome it. But you won't let me go that easily. You've assigned me a task I cannot refuse. Take the gun. You win.
Pritchard, get this. The GPLs are still transmitting. Sandoval switched them to a lower frequency.
But they could be broadcasting anywhere in the world. I don't have the type of equipment we'll need to find them.
It's our only lead, Pritchard. You have to do something.
I know. Listen, the riot's still blocking the street entrance. Head back to your apartment and Malik will fly you over. Maybe by the time you get here, I'll have figured out something.
Thousands of angry rioters took to the streets in several cities this evening after viewing controversial satellite footage uncovered by pilots. All report violent clashes taking place outside the doors of such well-known biotechnology.
Stay calm, and no one will get hurt.
Thousands of angry rioters took to the streets in several cities.
There's a
this
riot
evening
going on
after
somewhere
viewing
near the Seraph
controversial
building.
Satellite footage uncovered by Tychus. Detroit, Toronto,